Yu Yin, I've been thinking about how much our families and friends shape our habits. It's fascinating.
Absolutely, Jian. Take the Polgar sisters, for example. Their father, Laszlo, was so convinced that hard work could create geniuses that he dedicated their entire upbringing to chess.
Right. He believed that a genius is not born, but is educated and trained. It's wild how he turned their home into a chess factory. Imagine growing up surrounded by chess books and constantly competing with your siblings.
It sounds intense, but also kind of fun. They loved playing chess so much that they didn't even see it as a chore. Like when Sophia played chess in the bathroom at night. What a dedication.
That's the power of social norms at work. When everyone around you values something, it becomes attractive. If you grow up in a culture that celebrates chess, you're likely to adopt that passion too.
Exactly. Humans are social creatures. We want to fit in. It's like Darwin said, those who collaborate and bond survive better. Our habits often reflect the expectations of our close circles.
Speaking of close circles, I read that we tend to imitate the habits of those closest to us, our family and friends. If your friends smoke or eat unhealthy food, it's easy to fall into those habits too.
That's so true. There was even a study showing that if a friend becomes obese, your chances of becoming obese increase by 57%. It's like invisible peer pressure.
And it works the other way too. If one partner in a relationship loses weight, the other often follows suit. It shows how interconnected our behaviors are with those around us.
Yes. And then there's the influence of the many. Remember Solomon Asch's experiments? People often conform to group answers even when they knew they were wrong. It's all about wanting to belong.
Right. We're constantly scanning our environment for cues on how to behave. Sometimes we'd rather be wrong with the crowd than right by ourselves.
And let's not forget about the powerful influences, those people we admire or aspire to be like. We tend to mimic their behaviors because we want their approval or status.
Exactly. It's like how we try to adopt the habits of successful people, whether it's workout routines or productivity hacks. Their behaviors become attractive because they lead to respect and recognition.
So true. The Polgar sisters had not just their family pushing them, but also a whole culture that valued their achievements. That constant reinforcement kept them motivated.
It really highlights how crucial it is to surround ourselves with positive influences. If you want to build better habits, joining a culture where those habits are normal can make all the difference.
Yes, it transforms personal goals into shared identities. Instead of saying, I'm trying to get fit, you become part of a community where fitness is just what everyone does.
And that sense of belonging makes change feel less daunting and more attainable.
Absolutely. In the end, our habits are deeply influenced by our families, friends, and communities. We need to be mindful of who we surround ourselves with.
And well said, Yu Yin. Let's keep fostering those positive connections and habits together.